Hi YouTube, fezufo here again. I've got a couple of books to show you. First one is the SAS Survival Guide by John Lofty Wiseman. How to survive in the wild in any climate, on land or at sea. John Lofty Wiseman served in the SAS for 26 years and now passes on his expert knowledge of survival skills. It says it's practical, easy to follow advice with diagrams, colour illustrations for campers, hikers, sailors and all those interested in outdoor pursuits. And the price on here is $4.99. I paid $2.99 for it. Nice little compact book. Pretty straightforward, easy to read. Everything's laid out for you there. Essentials, climate and terrain, food, campcraft, shelter and all that, cooking, reading the signs, the weather, on the move, making the decision to move, plan the route, walking at night, etc. Survival at sea, rescue, signalling codes, health, first aid, breathing, burns, fractures, sprains, shock, bandaging, all sorts, poisoning, for different climates, disaster strategies, fire, flood, tsunami, avalanche, hurricane, tornado, lightning, earthquake, volcano and vehicles at the bottom there. I'll flick through it. I'm going to show you everything. The basics are, there we go, about lighting fires and things like that. There's knot tying, making a feather stick there, different sorts of shelters. Everything's laid out. It comes complete with how-to stuff. Just flicking through things here, making fishing hooks, angling. There's all sorts of information on this, traps. I learnt a hell of a lot just through looking at this, flicking through this book on the kinds of different traps, and it shows you exactly how to make them, how they should work, what to bait them with, that kind of thing. From a simple snare to a really intricate sort of trap there, and the figure 4 trap, and spikes and all sorts of things. So one thing I didn't find, which was the melee gate, and I was hoping that might have been in to learn how to make the melee gate, but sadly it doesn't show you. There's animal signs there. It comes quite nicely illustrated, cool colour pictures, show you plants, wild spinach, that kind of thing, all sorts, absolutely all sorts, what to eat, what not to eat, cactus and all that. But it does do northern hemisphere, mushrooms, all sorts, absolutely all sorts. There's dandelion there, testing new plants, climate and terrain. It's a really good book. There's a hell of a lot about knots as well. See, from snakes and all that. Where's the first aid stuff? It's a fantastic little book, and I shall be putting this, there you go, it's even got Morse code in it and some basic Morse code words. How to tell the time, international ground to air codes. It's a fantastic little book that I've learnt a hell of a lot just off flicking through this, various sections, building rafts, that kind of thing. Recognising clouds. It's got absolutely everything that you would need. Making a compass there, various stages of how to tell tell the direction you're in, using a stick and a watch and all that. Fantastic. There's a good section on knots as well, and joining ropes. I've learnt a hell of a lot of different knots there. There's absolutely all sorts. It even shows you how to chop wood properly without breaking your knife. Very recommended, very recommended. So it's a Collins gem, SAS Survival Guide, and it's tiny, as you can see. It's It's smaller than my hand really, so it'll fit very nicely into a pack. It's pretty light, it's not too heavy, but as you can see it's absolutely crammed with information. I did get a bigger one, so I'll just pass that on to this one. This is exactly the same. I'm going to have to lift the camera up for this for you to see it because it's that big. It's the same John Lofty Wiseman, new edition SAS Survival Handbook. How to survive in the wild, any climate, on land or sea. It's basically the same as the other one, but the print is a lot easier to read. As you can see, it's excellently diagrammed, got all sorts in, but it's a very heavy book to carry around, so I kind of thought to myself, well, I might as well buy a little one as well. So yes, very highly recommended either of these two books. This one for your pack, definitely, you could read it if you're camping out and have got a good light source, or indeed if you need it for anything, it's always going to be there. So either of those books, guys, give them a whirl. $2.99 for this, and I think $2.99 for this as well. Second hand, but absolutely in mint condition. Absolutely fantastic. So, hope you've enjoyed this. If you can find them on eBay or anywhere else, please go ahead and buy one, because I've learnt a hell of a lot, mate. Absolutely fantastic information in these, and I'll guarantee you will learn something new straight away. So, cheers for watching, guys, and enjoy your outdoor pursuits and whatever else you get up to. Cheers for me, catch you soon.